In the lawless mining town of Kingston, Nevada, 1875, Vivian Lockhart works hard to build a new life, but danger finds her when drunken miners corner her in the bustling saloon. Just when escape seems impossible, Rhett Tucker, a mysterious stranger with a shadowed past, steps in, altering the course of her fate. Drawn together by circumstance and tested by the violence of the frontier, their bond grows into a powerful love neither expected. But Kingston is a town that punishes the weak, and danger lurks in every dusty corner. Together, they must face enemies, secrets, and the fight for a future worth protecting. In the dusty heart of Kingston, Nevada, the year 1875 throbbed with the restless beat of pickaxes, drunken laughter, and the unending hunger for gold. The Kingston Saloon was the crown jewel of the booming mining town, its swinging doors forever flapping, its air forever thick with whiskey haze and trouble. Vivian Lockhart had been working there for just 3 weeks, long enough to learn which men to avoid, which to pacify, and which to ignore entirely. She had come to Nevada chasing the promise of independence, hoping the West would grant her the freedom her old life never allowed. But freedom came at a price, and tonight that price pressed in on her from all sides. 3 miners, Rowdy Bill, Jensen Pike, and Court Maddox, had been drinking since before sundown, their voices rising with every emptied bottle. Vivian kept her smile steady as she slid mugs across the counter, but she sensed the moment things shifted. Their eyes sharpened, their laughs hardened, and soon the men circled her like wolves around a lone doe, cutting off every escape. "Come on, sweetheart," Rowdy Bill slurred, leaning too close, his breath thick with whiskey. "Give us a little company." Vivian's heart pounded. She took a step back, reaching for the bar, her voice steady but firm. "Gentlemen, I'm here to serve drinks, not entertain your foolishness." "Foolishness?" Jensen barked, grabbing her wrist. "We just want." He never finished. A gloved hand clamped down on his shoulder, pulling him back with a force that sent him stumbling. The saloon quieted, heads turning as a tall figure stepped into the lantern light. Rhett Tucker. A stranger to most of Kingston, but one whose presence demanded respect without saying a word. Dark coat, dusted boots, eyes like a man who'd seen more than he cared to remember. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't draw his gun. Yet something about him made even the most reckless men reconsider their options. "Let the lady go," Rhett said, calm but edged like a blade. Jensen hesitated, only for a moment, before Rhett tightened his grip, forcing him to release Vivian. The other miners bristled, but the room had shifted. Rhett's reputation had traveled faster than he had, a man with a past, dangerous not because he boasted, but because he didn't. Vivian exhaled a shaky breath, grateful but wary. "Thank you," she murmured. Rhett tipped his hat. "Didn't look like you wanted their company." That night marked the beginning of something neither of them expected. In the days that followed, Rhett appeared often, sometimes for a drink, sometimes just for a quiet corner, but always watching out for trouble. Vivian found herself drawn to his silent strength, and little by little, he began to speak more, revealing glimpses of the man beneath the guarded exterior. He'd known violence, loss, betrayal, the West had carved deep lines in him, but there was kindness too, the sort that didn't ask for recognition. Trouble, however, was a persistent shadow in Kingston. The miners Rhett humiliated weren't quick to forget, and whispers of revenge stirred like a brewing storm. Vivian's safety became Rhett's responsibility, at least in his own mind, and their bond deepened with each passing day. One evening, as the sun bled orange over the mountains, Rhett walked Vivian home. She paused outside her small cabin, fingers trembling as they brushed his. "You don't have to protect me," she whispered. Rhett looked down at her, his voice rough. "I know. But I want to." In a town where danger lurked behind every door and men lived and died by the bullet, love was a rare thing, fragile yet fierce. Their love grew in the cracks of hardship, strengthening with every threat faced, every fear conquered, every stolen moment beneath the Nevada stars. And as Kingston continued its restless dance of chaos and gold fever, Vivian Lockhart and Rhett Tucker carved out something far more precious, hope, resilience, and the promise of a future built not just on survival, but on love that refused to break.